Season's greetings, comrades, whether you're a member, a family of a member, an officer, a staff member. Thank you for this year. Thanks for your belief in our union and the values we stand for. We've been in the front line of COVID. No recognition though. A lot of the time just hateful spite, particularly from the Prime Minister, who's got the job to look after the national interests. Yeah, don't think so. And yet we've turned up every day, sometimes in the face of the employer and the misinformation about us and what we're doing. We've bargained in good faith. We've kept the country going. We've made sure that essential services reach the places they have to be. We haven't complained. We've worked our way through all of the COVID issues, sometimes with people actively undermining us through misinformation and point scoring. Well, that's okay. We're used to it. We believe in ourselves. We believe in our vision for Australia. We believe in our vision for working men and women. 150 years next year. We've been fighting for the rights of workers, not only in the maritime industry, not only wharfies and seafarers and port workers and divers and offshore workers, but for all workers coming together so that there is a balance in the community, a balance in our society, a balance in the economy where things are shared and there is a redistribution of wealth. And we stand behind those workers that are on the receiving end, and many of them are in our country and around the world. We're internationalists and we're true internationalists because we're in an international industry and always have been. Next year is going to be a celebration of our values. It's going to be a reinforcement of the determination and the courage that we stand for. It's going to be about renewal, a renewal of our determination to get decent industrial agreements, to have a safe workplace, to have decent economies that are able to deliver us decency and dignity in retirement. We've been lied about in terms of our superannuation, been lied about in terms of our bargaining. We've been lied in a most hateful fashion in every aspect of our work. Why? Because we're influential. Why? Because we believe in each other. Why? Because we make a difference. And at this time, a special time for you and your families, I want to in particular identify those workers that are still working 24/7 on the ships, in the cranes, in the gantries and the straddles, up aboard lashing to make sure that we do our job that we're proud of. We're not going away and we're not going to back down from the threats and what those threats mean. The removal of our rights. We're going to fight hard for a change in government next year. We're going to make sure that a new government respects and reflects the aspirations of 150 years. The right to sail on our own ships, the right to move our cargoes around the coast, the right to turn up and bargain in good faith, the right to withdraw our labour if the employer will not bargain in good faith. These and all of the things that have surrounded this union for 150 years remain central, not only to the past, but to the present, but also to the future. For women, I'm extraordinarily proud of your endorsement that we are for the first time going to have a nominated First Nations person as an Assistant Secretary and also an Assistant Secretary that's a woman. This is about diversity. We talk the talk, we walk the walk. Part of the greatest union in this country and the world, and we should celebrate that. Thank you. Thanks to your family. There is a future in this country and the MUA is a big part of it. Have a great season. See you next year for 150 years. More power to you, more power to us. MUA here to stay.